3 goals on Van Briesbroek. Now this is a funny one, folks. Listen to this. From the side, backhands. Remember? Stumpers, Thomas, Sundin, and Johnson's all side by.
Thinking about that. Is that the reason Johnson scored?
I haven't seen that before. That's the first time I've seen that. Maybe Sundin gets a penalty shot again. He should go to the side. Hey,
That's
like your guy said.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Could win a new car or something. Okay, that's 1-1 after one. You think it'll stay physical with that little shot, Ruby? You think it's a penalty for that?
You know, it's so silly to go after. Like, if I was coaching with the Bruins, there's no way I'd go after Thomas because you're not going to scare him. All you do is get him pumped up again. Leave the guy alone so he get a shot. If one of the scores run up 6-1 or something, take a shot at him. But not now because you're not going to scare him.
A couple of great games. Well, it wasn't a great game last night for the Ottawa Senators. It didn't look too good at all. What did you think of that one?
I like McKee. I'll have more to say about that. McKee and Pekka's great. Jay McKee from Kingston played a great game.
You think that's over in 4?
Oh, well, I don't know about 4, but it's all over. They might win 1. They might let down. Ottawa's got to play 1 good game out of the whole thing. They haven't played a good, well, maybe the first one, yeah.
Right.
All right, let's go.
Well,
oh, and the game last night in Edmonton. Let me tell you something, folks. You can run a coach's corner. This is the best series of all. I don't know if you people stay up to see the games. Fastest, but they don't have the gunner. That's the problem, and I feel sorry for Salo. You know, he makes it get that Nieuwendyk goal, but they don't have the gunner. They work. Lonnie Lowe's got them working hard and everything, but they can't finish like Nieuwendyk, Modano. That's the difference, but that's the best series so far.
All right, you have some clips here, starting with Roenick and Modano.
Well, first of all, I'm going to whatever, you know, what I say is going on in hockey. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong, but this is what's going on. Now, Roenick takes a run. We'll see right here. Watch him take a run at Modano. Now, he hits him pretty good, gives him a shoulder right in the face, and he gets it. So now, hold it now. Let me come back to us now. Now, in the old days, what would happen would be somebody grab Roenick, give him a couple of cups, and they'd have a fight, and things would be over. All forgotten. But now, you can't do that because the instigator rule. So what you do, you wait in the weeds and watch. If Roenick gets back in the same spot, watch what the guys do. In fact, he had his thumb broken on the same shift by Ludwig. Watch now what happens to Roenick. Boom, the same thing. Hatcher was after him because what he did to Modano. In the old days, what would happen, they'd had a little fight, and the whole thing had broken in 3 spots. He's out now, and Hatcher's out. In the old days, it had dropped the gloves. He had a little scrum, nothing is going on, and now he's out with a broken jaw. All because you can't have, and you people say, well, there's no fighting in the playoffs and everything. You know, fighting in the playoffs. Let's take a few shots of what's going on in the playoffs with no fighting. You sweeties must like this. Let's take a few shots here. Watch that go after the head, right in the face. It's unbelievable. This here guy whacking and slashing. That's Grimson. I can't believe Grimson did that. That's not that kind of a guy. Guy's in the face, but you're happy. No fighting. Yeah, let's go along. Everybody's happy. And at the end of this period, Karpatsoff give it to Recchi. Come up to him. Look at that. Now I mean, you know, guys are unbelievable. Look at them in the face. And the one we saw tonight, but there's no fighting.
Stu Grimson, by the way, got a 1-game suspension for that shot on Draper.
That's too bad, too, because Grimson's not like that, but he deserved it on that one. Now, another thing, what we have, too, is there's no fighting. The scrums in front, and I'm sick of them. Everybody's sick of them. Let's see a couple of scrums going on. Now, in the old days, the lines would say, oh, you want to go? Watch these guys now. Watch, they all get going. They get pushing and shoving around and going after one another. Look at now, this here is nonsense stuff going on. This stuff should never happen. Never happened a few years ago. Now you're going to see one in the Phoenix game. This is one of the worst. Courtnall gives it a talking. Now watch, they come together. Yeah, let me at him. I'll get you. Oh yeah, so you're, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now watch Courtnall come around and get talking right in the eye. Unbelievable how the guys don't have any respect for anybody. He gives them a little shot there. Watch this one now, right in the eye. I mean, what is going on? Unbelievable. I mean, but there's no fighting, so you're all happy. But before we go, I want to say one thing. I got to say something about, well, Yzerman, the way he's playing, Shanahan. But
Sakic almost got a hat trick in his first game.
Oh, I love Sakic, too. But Mr. Illich, this guy for Detroit, you have to admire this guy. Here's a guy got a packed house time after time. If he had a 4th place club, it'd still be packed. He goes out and gets those 3 guys. His payroll is $80 million by Ron Corey told us, Canadian. Here's a guy that loves hockey, and he does it for Detroit. So when they're in the finals and they win the cup, which I'm predicting they will win the cup, there should be a lot of signs out for Mr. Illich. And in Detroit, let's get into those Little Caesars because that's where the money's coming from.
Wait a minute, that's a nice little plug, but what the heck?
Why not?
Illich comes up with a scratch. Scratches Don's Illich. I have to say that one poke, I was mortified. On Coach's Corner on Hockey Night in Canada, the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Butch, yes.
Coach's Corner on CBC. Brought to you by your Alliance Tire Professionals.